All I said was that, I changed
Umpressa
my mind.
said he's
Wasn't
full
going to
of
go to
beans.
Florida.
Dub said he doesn't add stuff to a story.
No. He extracts
He will
stories.
make a joke out of it, but he won't spin.
At one point, he said I had brain cancer. Well,
You do have a
Umpressa
brain
said
tumor.
beans don't
Prove you
spin.
don't.
I have a cyst, which isn't growing. It's not metastasized.
Didi,
Yeah,
tell the story of how you destroyed Fred.
I didn't destroy Fren. Again, man, I have his passport picture. I have like plenty of information. And the guy didn't leak anything. I didn't dox him. It was Beans and me having a private conversation, like, and me trusting Beans, and then Beans like leaking it to all you guys. Kind of thing that Beans does. And I got really angry with
Why don't you recap that conversation?
because I've done it a million times before.
Can you do it like it's a play?
Said
Like you would
crew doesn't
announce
know
Beans
it.
in a different voice?
Umpressa said, I want to hear it again.
You want to record it? Okay.
Take
Okay.
it from
we're
the
all
top.
gathered around.
Here's
Let
the
me
deal.
fire it up.
Okay. So, whilst everyone was like, dogpiling in VCs, the Bitwave boys, friend behind, everyone's back was simping for me in DMs, right? That led to us, having some sort of feelings towards each other again. I didn't want dick pics, da da da. He wanted me to go and visit him in his house, and then he started telling me about his past and his past girlfriends and his most recent one. And he said, I might as well tell you now, because if you find out once you're here, you might freak out. And he said, so I was arrested for DV. She accused me of DV, but I didn't do anything. And then she also told the real estate agent when we were selling the house that I molested one of her daughters, that I was, when we had arguments, sleeping in her young daughter's bedroom. And then he would also then elaborate on the relationship he has with the wife of his brother, who used to be his girlfriend. And they're not on speaking terms. I don't know why, but he seems to fall out with all the women. And I noticed like his moodiness, shift and change. And I didn't ask for any tickets to go or anything. He bought me a ticket to go to Florida, and I just something told me, red flags told me no, 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 not doing it. So me being dumb Didi, confided in Beans, because he's the quote unquote gay guy that you can confide in. And and he said, "What you need to look into this, further." And I'm like, "Well, the red flags were enough for me just to say I'm not going to go to the middle of swampland, on my own, with somebody I don't know and nobody that I know nearby. It's just not happening." And I left it at that. Never spoke to it again. Like, then I spoke to Beans about it, and Beans then leaked the information. But yeah.
Dub said.
Okay, you need
Didi
to tell
really
like
said
the first
feelings.
half of it
I
again
can't take
because
this
Impressa
shit.
just up the.
What can't you
Umpressa
take?
said
What shit?
riveting.
Yeah, I
So
don't know. I don't know what you guys want to.
Just start it. Just start it from the top.
No, not again, man. It's tiring me.
Dub said. A link.
There's not much else to tell.
Didi, you're starting sad sound in your voice.
No, I'm just tired, Dub. Fuck's sakes.
Umpressa
Tired.
said she don't wanna relive it again.
No, there was nothing like that. He was just really moody. He
But
smoked a lot of
why
Too
did you
much
dox the
drama.
beans? Like, what did he do to you?
again with the docs. I didn't dox him. I spoke to Beans about the red flags, which caused me to
And his
cancel.
name,
it.
right? In his first and last name.
I have a photocopy of his passport.
But you did give Beans his first and last name, correct?
Beans was like, give it to me. We need to look into it. We need to look into it. We need to look into it. Into it. And so, me being the retard I am, I confided in him.
Dub said, LMAO, how retarded is friend, who gives out their passport lol.
Want that tip ripper. He was
Fucking lol.
He was a simp until he then
Simp for the tip ripper.
until all the girlfriends that he had or met online, like they were all bitches and whores when he fell out with them. No, he had like a bit of a weird personality.
It's okay. Mando already doxed friend using his Tesla.
How did he know? Oh yeah, he said he told you guys that he had a Tesla.
iPhone on wheels.
He was a big show off, kind of like.
So, Didi, I think that everyone wants to know who is your next victim.
No, I'm good for a while.
What about Obs?
No, I said I'm good for a while.
Let Obs smash.
Circumcise ops. He's uncircumcised.
Rip Obs tip. Rip Obs tip. Rip
Obso
Obs
wants
tip.
to pork.
Oh. Ask
Obso
Kathy. I'm sure
said,
she.
I
Obs
keep
is very
hearing my
kind. He's
NME.
a very kind man. I'm sure he'd be very gentle.
Who?
Who do you think?
I don't know. I didn't hear you.
Your current suitor.
My current?
Yeah, the suitor of yours.
Didn't know I had one. How about you, Herb? Do you want to go on a date?
My foreskin isn't
No.
tight DD. Foreskin.
Good for you.
And I really, it makes me uncomfortable when you try to sexually harass me like that, Didi.
I'm not
Please don't.
sexually harassing you. Just
Yes.
mention. I thought it
No,
would make you comfortable.
no, it's very awkward. I mean, I don't want to go on a date with you, Didi. Like, I find you disgusting.
Aw, that's what Roxy used to say.
Yeah, Roxo. What the hell?
Based rock, so
It's okay. I'll survive.
Dub said, the wise words of nigger Basil.
Mando's usually up for that sort of thing, though.
What sort of thing?
Oh, you know.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you know.
Tip ripping coom extraction.
LMAO.
Manda survived it once. I don't think he can take another one.
What's happening with the whole Sammy situation? Are they going after her? The
Marty
music
didn't
big.
survive.
No, I know that. I figured
Well,
one of them.
Marty didn't make it through Hurricane Sammy.
Ampressa said, oh shit, Marty is dead. He was my boy.
I know you should make a
Fuck.
video.
Do you think like the Music Marty fans are gonna go after Samantha?
I mean,
Well,
I
yeah,
hope
but
so.
she's on a kill list right now.
Juice was spreading her docs all around their
Dub said,
Discord like
"They're
crazy.
all useless."
Juice really hates Sammy, I guess.
Said,
Oh,
they
wow.
were pretending like they were.
Yeah, they can't do anything really by themselves.
There's a few people that he had close that were actually the
There's no
ones.
Latins
They need
allowed
their
in this
Jewish
Discord.
leader.
This is a Latin-free Discord, please.
Latin
Empresa
leaders.
said, bless their hearts.
Is I like a talking to a pista. Hey, you want a pizza pie? Mamma mia, that's a good pizza pie.
Dub said, to say Piccolo.
Here we go.
Piccolo. It's like ice cream or something.
Mise Grande.
Me
Piccolo
so horny.
means
What
small.
the hell?
Rub you wrong time, me so horny.
Piccolo,
Lol.
tiny. Pee. Yo quiero Piccolo pee.
Have you ever thought about being a stand-up
link.
comedian, Herb?
Nope.
You think you should consider it?
I'm in a
You do,
wheelchair.
right?
It'd be difficult. But I would.
Classic.
Didi sent an image file.
That's a very nice thing to say, Kruger.
Yes, you're my greatest friend on the internet, of course.
Okay, we can lay down the hatchet, sir.
Let's have an armistice or whatever. Armistice.
The crew rat war is over.
Yeah. How long do you think that's gonna last?
We shall now be known as the Rat Crew.
Real. I better not see you talking shit on an impressive video about
I was
me,
gonna say
Herb.
it's impressive, recording who should we shit talk. Who's not here? Motorboat's not here. Fuck that guy. He's
yeah.
He's a gamer.
Shout out to TXT. I know you're watching. You fat faggot. Shout out to Sweet, who's neglecting his child.
Habits would land him in problems with
Shout
people.
out to Music Biz Marty, who's slaying goblins in Jewish heaven.
Long ago.
He's playing Xbox in heaven with Brian Dunn right now.
No, he's in Jewish heaven. It's better.
That's true. Yeah. It's
Do you guys
kosher.
do you guys hear this? I'll put it in general. This is controller.
Oh, this is Didi's personal loco.
Look at how unhinged she is. Just difficult.
Didi's obsessed with
Empresa said, that TP2 ag.
Apparently she's going to be the new Music Biz Marty now.
Who's that? HRH?
Controller.
She's some junky single mom that Didi tries
Big
to
shoes to fill.
life ruinate.
She's Marty but in female.
More like Sammy.
Yeah.
Damn, there are quite a few unhinged women around. Fucking Marty, I guess.
Oh yeah.
You mean
Marty
all of them?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
He's in the Juggalo community.
He's in the
No,
what?
that's a joke.
Are you in the Juggalo community, Blue?
Oh, totally, dude.
Damn.
We're all juggalos here. We're all just trying to
Do
find
you,
out how
do
the
you drink
goddamn Magnums
Faygo
work.
by chance? Are you a Faygo fan?
We don't have
Said,
Faygo in Canada.
reminder
At least
that
not around
Violent
here.
J is a
Canadian.
You gotta like
possible diddler.
import it.
You
Yeah,
have
that
to
shit about
import
Violent J
Faygo.
is fucking crazy.
Yeah, take the possible
Yeah,
out.
like
And confirmed
Definitely.
furry.
yeah, him being a big old fucking furry because his daughter's into it is like fucking creepy. Like, I get it's your daughter who's into it, but you know, fuck, it doesn't mean you have to go like fucking balls deep into it too.
You know who else is a furry, Blue?
Who's that?
Blue.
Hey, no way.
I know, dude. He confessed to me in DMs just yesterday.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. He said he
Damn.
loved Jazzy because she looks like a silverback gorilla. And that's his favorite spirit animal.
I hear he is going to
Yeah, the
prison
gal
as well.
Jazzy. We'll just send him out to the Sahara and shoot him.
Yeah. And he's going to prison next week.
Yep. Juice has the deets. Asking he'll hand him over.
인프레자 세드 댐 주이시 디츠
What?
Yeah, I could not make that no, an accent, yo.
No. I just find it funny that he said that he would gladly have sex with Controller if they live close by.
Well, U7 would have
Are you
sex with
saying you
anything
wouldn't
that
have
moves.
sex with Controller? Then lick her asshole?
That's fucking disgusting, Herb.
Yeah, Herb, you degenerate. What the
I
hell?
just want to be on record that you would not do that.
No, definitely wouldn't.
Okay, I'm about to post a video in general of proving Didi wrong.
What the fuck?
You're gonna regret that one, Didi.
What have I done to you? Fucking Herb.
It's not my fault that you enjoy heroin asshole.
I don't enjoy anyone's asshole.
What the hell?
But what if you were in love?
No.
What if you had a
Where
lot of
poop comes out of.
Well, not at the same time. It doesn't have to be at the same time.
Doesn't have to be. Oh my god. Herb, you've been talking to U7 for way too long, dude.
Didi, maybe I'm gonna reconsider our date.
What did you post?
Butt stuff is on the table, though, right, Didi?
No, it's off.
Oh. No
So
way.
on the floor?
Can't do that.
We're gonna do it on the
Can't
floor.
be doing it like that.
It's on the chair.
Listen, I don't want to make a mess. You just put a towel down wherever you want.
You're
Jesus.
grossing me out. You're putting me off my dinner.
How do you like that?
Degenerates.
Herb, do you remember when we were both sitting and E7 was talking about how he just likes assholes?
Oh, he loves them, dude.
Yeah, like it's like a fucking artistic passion for him to talk about assholes for like a straight hour.
That's hard.
It's like it's like a E7 asshole ASMR.
Said he reviews
And
assholes on his robot streamer shit.
of course, that does not surprise me.
Ampresa Said. Eretrukuna sir.
He has got a level of intellect there, right?
I would say no, bro.
I mean,
I
get
hear
where you're
you,
coming
but he doesn't do anything with it.
Right. But he's young enough that he's still got like a 5 to 6, 7 year window where he
No.
can do something with it, and he probably will.
No, Ace Best, it's already too late. Because,
I
like,
don't
when
think
you
so.
at that age, bro, you should be fucking bag chasing, Bran. You should be working on, like, having a moderate amount of fucking career choices and shit.
Fuck yeah.
Like, nigga,
And
I was working, like,
Kruger
around the
too.
clock.
Empresa said, import-export.
I mean, when I was his age, I was like a single parent, and I had like a couple of part-time jobs on the go. So, like, yeah, I'll get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's smarter than I was at his age, and that's that's a very low bar. I'm not saying that should be impressive, you know. That's a very low bar. But
yeah, but you had
know,
responsibility.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything. And plus, he doesn't want to go out and get it. He thinks that, like, when he becomes older, he's going to be, like, this successful businessman. But, like, bro, do you know how much fucking work that takes from a young age to become, like, a young, successful nigga?
I mean, yeah. Do you know what I think the problem there is? I reckon that he spent too much time around people like Axel and Shaggy, and so maybe he thinks that if people are calling me a paedophile, then that means I've made it. Maybe that's what it is. Does that make sense? Like,
It's
because
still retarded, but yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I mean, I can't speak for him, but you know, based on the things that
he doesn't make sense, Brad. Like his logic just doesn't make any sense. Do you know what I mean? It's obsessive. It's repetitive.
That's rich coming from a woman, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but you know, it's sort of like he deflects, right? He won't mention about, you know, prompting the bot to do blah 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 blah, even though, you know, people have told him it's not that we think that he's a pedo, like, but he won't take any accountability. He won't, you know, just it's repeated plate gang, plate speaks.
No, yeah, but at the same time, if the thing you're asking him to take responsibility for is for asking for child porn from ChatGPT,
But, like, what about this,
also...
though, Ace Bass? Hold up. What about this, though? He literally says that, like, everything that happens now in his life is our fault. What about that one?
Well, last time I spoke to him, yeah, everything did tie back to, and he's saying, "Oh, plate speaks."
We wasn't even doing anything to him, though.
Well, no, that's what I was trying to say to him, and he was saying, "Well, if I didn't pretend to be a paedophile, they would have doxed me anyway, and all this, that, and the other."
No.
And I said,
Bro, come
And,
on, Ace
and
Bass.
even if
You can't be
even if
letting him slide like that.
no,
Come on, bro.
I didn't. Like, I mean, I try, even if you take what, but I think he's got like that derangement syndrome thing. Not fully. He knows not everyone he speaks to is played, but he blames all of the accusations against him on plate spics or whatever. I mean, which is fine, but like he doesn't. It was like he couldn't accept that, making that ChatGPT prompt was a bad look, and then of course they're going to call you a pedo
I
when
mean,
you go
it's
after
like
them
to me,
after that.
it's
See what I'm saying?
very sus because he did it 4 times.
Yeah. And plus, Ace Bass, like, dude, the pedo slinging shit for him, like, it started with him doing that prompt, bro, but he was, like, pedo slinging at everybody else, man. He called me a pedophile, bro, with no no
Well,
fucking thingy at
it,
all. Like, what am I supposed to do, man?
this was my point when I was arguing with him, was that if you're going to go around and call people pedos when you have chat GPT prompts asking for CP, like you're never going to get where you're trying to get to with that. That's not a viable, like.
I agree.
And so you say these people called you a pedo, but the only reason they're calling you a pedo is because you pretended to be a pedo. And it's like, oh no, they just don't get the joke that I was joking. I was only pretending to be a pedophile. I was only pretending to be retarded, right? And it's like, well, what do you think's going to happen? And apparently he's owning you
Empresa
by you,
said,
by
ha
you
ha,
react.
the oldest trick in the book.
Well, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
how it is, I don't know, man. I guess I'm
Uh,
from the fucking other side of the planet, but how is that an own? Can you tell
uh,
me?
I mean, I don't want to put words in the guy's mouth, but like it seemed like
This
that was
point,
it.
you should.
That was what he was falling back on, and it's like, well, okay, so you called them pedos, then they called you a pedo. You've got links that I'm not clicking on for them, and they've got links that I'm not clicking on for you. It like you're all retards. Sorry.
And then he thinks that like buddy trolling, or I don't even know if it's buddy trolling Ninja. I think he's actually cool with Ninja. The guy who ran a teenage dating server is like cool.
I know all about Ninja, man. All right, let's put it like this. All right, give me a second because I had a mental break. Hold on.
All good.
I remember Soberman from that Chinatown stuff, and they were always like, you couldn't even talk to anybody in Plate, or they would fucking. Well, Plate doesn't exist, but like if you talk to anybody that was they termed that was Plate, like kind of how Soberman does. Everyone is Plate or whatever. It's all these people.
Well,
Nigga, I'm not even.
Chinatown. These are people, right?
And like Ninja was in there too.
No.
Ninja
Oh,
was in
whoa, whoa,
there.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I was in Chinatown until
Yeah.
Samu joined my server. You guys posted the Cambodia shit, and I didn't delete you for it, and so he kicked me out of Chinatown. So okay.
Yeah.
Right. So because I didn't ban them for calling you a nonce, even though you're calling them nonces, like I mean, meant to be a back and forth, right? Like if you want to have a back and forth without giving people the chance to respond, then you're the one who looks like a dickhead in that scenario, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Because like
I'm all
I
off
think
course.
whenever Chauncey was still on Discord, they kicked him just for being in like a server with like Swede or Weezus or somebody, like people they didn't want you to like be in servers with or whatever. And
Well, yeah.
they just kicked Chauncey for that.
All right. So you Ghost, Chauncey Fat Stack, Empresa, Tweed. Weezus, all of these people, they are all the people. He's been taught that you all are the paedophiles, but he's being taught that by a literal pedo, or two literal pedos, Axel and Shaggy, right?
3 now.
Yes. Oh yeah, Ninja too.
And Ninja, and so let's this is going to require. That's kind of that's kind of a losing. I mean, can we at least all say outright? We all know he ain't actually a nonce. Like, he knew that AI weren't going to generate that CP. He's trying to make jokes, but he's been around people like Shaggy and Axel too long, where he thinks that's what comedy is. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't think anyone actually thinks Cyberman's dodgy, right?
I think he's watched way too much fucking pornography and hung around Axel and Shaggy, like you said.
Well, yeah, I don't think the porn comes into it. Like, I mean, these young people, like, you got. I mean, so when we were young, right? He found porn in the woods and shit, and then we had Rotten.com or Way Weird, and then all that kind of stuff. But he's a few years younger than us, so you have to kind of
He's
factor that in.
22?
If it makes sense. Sorry.
He's 22?
Yeah. So he doesn't know what it's like to spend 30 minutes loading a pair of titties in some kind of a JPEG format, like the old printer paper. The
Embracer
holes in
said,
it.
all he knows is rape.
That is true.
Well, that's based though. So Impreza agrees Cyberman's based. That's fine. All right, we're all good.
I raped you, Ace Bass. You just a fucking spurg, bro. I just raped you and gaslit you. My name is Soberman.
He also has been exposed for catfishing Didi.
So what do you mean by that? How did he catfish Didi? I thought that was didn't
Sending her
she
fake
catfish?
photos.
Okay. So you see, I kind of because she's the older one in that dynamic. I thought she catfished him. That's just surface level though. Like, I don't know about any of this nonsense.
Wait a minute, it's not confirmed that he catfished. There's just a few photographs that don't add up.
Right, so he sent you photographs that don't add up, but you still
There's
use
one
those.
that
You. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
Go on. There's one where he looks like a lot fatter, and just doesn't add up with the face docs that he sent me.
Well, I don't think. No, I'm pretty sure that's one beard you posted. Was that supposed to be Soberman?
That's Soberman when he accidentally turned his camera on once.
Oh, okay. Well, if he looks as bad as I look, I'm like pushing 40. So if I can mistake him for me while he's 22, then yeah, he's a lost you. He's on the wrong path. You know? But am I like nobody? I mean, let's just get this out. Nobody thinks he's a nonce, right? Because if you do, then you're an idiot.
Nonce. I just think he's 2 steps away from hanging around the wrong people for too long, whereby he can become one of them.
Yeah, but his motivation at the end of the day is that he thinks that it's funny to do that. It's not that he subscribes to their proclivities. It's that
Yeah, but
he
finds it funny.
he's young and dumb enough to think that, oh yeah, I'm gonna be like that guy. Pretend to be a paedophile to own the paedophiles, which because that makes all the sense in the world apparently.
That's what's going on in his.
Yo,
Yeah.
You sober, nigga?
Ish.
Ish? Damn, you sound good, boy.
I ain't had shit for like 2 months, but I've had a couple of dragon soups this evening. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
basically sober. Yeah.
Good for
Would
you.
you say you're sober, man?
Yes, I'm sober, man.
Oh,
I mean,
man. I'm gonna become a pedophile to own the pedophiles. Is that what you're saying?
I think that's what he thinks the move is, but I think he's kind of
He's also
disregarding
very retarded, bro.
Well, I mean, obviously, but I think he thinks that is the move to own you guys.
Yeah, that's what he thinks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because from his point of view, it's like, oh, what, you believe that I'm a pedophile? Oh, that's funny enough.
Oh my god.
Last time I spoke to him, I think that was, that was the reasoning.
Hold up, bro, but then he cries about being called a pedophile, though.
I mean, yeah,
He's just bipolar, bro, and a schizo.
I mean, more than likely.
Yeah.
But like, being bipolar doesn't make you a paedophile. It makes you trans.
He does have that voice, bro. He does
I think
have
he's
that
about as
voice.
smart as Warhammer.
Yeah,
Actually,
and we all know Warhammer is the smartest among us all. So,
Did you tell him to get a
you thought
job
that
at
was an
least?
insult? Why would I tell anyone to get a job when I don't have one of my own?
Oh, okay.
That would be hypocrisy, wouldn't
I
it?
told him to get a job, bro. He should
As
have
did
a
I.
job.
Because I'm only 1 year older than him, and I'm like, I'm not trying to brag, but like, I'm so far ahead.
Yeah.
He is.
No, he's proud of not having a job.
No. I think he's sober, man. Like, I think he's got like.
Impressor said, Leech Gang.
I think he's a smart guy. He's got stuff going on upstairs. But I mean, maybe you all are reading too much into him, and maybe he's reading too much into you at the same time.
I've had serious conversations with him before.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with you on that one, because,
No
like,
work, no responsibilities. Just gets to
I've had
goon and get
conversation
high
with
all
this
day.
guy,
What a
and, like,
king.
he's just straight retarded, bro. Porn brain deluxe. Like, I don't know.
I
don't
agree.
see
I
it.
don't think Silberman's smart. Because if you were smart and you're living with your parents, you'd be like, all right, since I have this massive security blanket, why not just work and save up a fuck ton of money?
Like, nigga, I'm a retard myself, and I can pretty much sniff out a retard, and, like, nah, he doesn't have much going on there.
Well, he fried his brain. His brain's fried. He did, he has the potential to be intelligent, but has zero emotional intelligence, and he can't interact with other people at IRL. There's just
But,
no
like,
way.
a man
He's got a
going
few
around
more brain
saying
cells than Samey.
that he knows fucking psychology and shit, like, that's not a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a nigga thinking with his fucking brain.
No, but
That's a
that's
social
from
study.
watching YouTube videos.
Oh my god.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, but like,
But,
I
like,
mean,
he was
he's
in those servers. Like, that had nothing to do with us, though.
well, yeah. I mean, I've been in those servers. I left about the same time Fur did because they were allowing someone to post themselves fucking a dead rat. Right. And that's like, oh, that's based. it's based to put a dead rat on the end of your penis. Okay, yeah. Okay, bye. But he wasn't around back then, though, was he? He's and I don't watch Monkey Biz's streams, but I doubt I doubt when he does stream, he's bringing up the fact that multiple paedophiles have been found to be active in his Discord. He's not going to bring that up, is he? Or
Nah.
if he does, he's got the defense on hand, ready to,
Yeah.
It's I truly think, given enough time, he's going to figure out what's what.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Nigga,
I don't know.
I'm telling you, if you went to him
I don't think he
and
is
you
going to
told
figure
him
it out.
this, he would literally turn around and call you a pedophile. And then he
Yeah.
would say like, "Oh, how can you defend them? Oh my God, they just gaslighting you and shit like that, bro."
Well, last time I spoke to him, last time I was even like involved with anyone on Discord was like
Yeah.
it was like in a couple of weeks, Christmas and a couple of weeks after, I think was the last time I was about.
Mhm.
The reason I disappeared for a couple of months is because I got like real life shit going on.
Okay.
But I'll come in here if I had a drink and that. Not, you know. But the last time I spoke to him, I think KOP and Didi were kind of showing what he was spurging about. Excuse me. Showing what
Spurging?
he
You
was
seem to
spurging
be
about, right?
spurging.
Well, yeah. I'm a little
No, I'm
retard.
just quoting Cog here.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know.
Is Cog still even a thing? I've
Yes.
seen him crop
No,
up
it's
once
not.
or twice
He's
on Pod
not.
Awful, but
But Ace Pass, I think you're giving him too much credit, bro.
I might be, but then I also get too much credit from people, so
I
I
mean,
mean,
it,
yeah,
well,
I
it,
get
it's
it, man.
kind of
Like
like
you
paying it
wanna
forward.
see the best in people, but like, nah, you can't.
Ace Paz,
Yeah.
I don't know. You're like not on a bunch of fucking drugs right now, so I think you're doing good.
Right. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're doing good and shit, but like,
I've had a
I would
couple of
even
drinks
say,
tonight. I'm far from where I
I would
should
even
be.
say that you're far ahead from Soberman, to be honest. Even if you live in like a halfway house or whatever you fucking
Uh,
call them over there.
we're literally the same guy. I think
I
that's
don't
why
know.
I have kind of an affinity.
Mm,
Because
I
it's
don't know
basically
about that.
the only difference is
It's
that
like
I live in a home specifically for retarded people,
that's
and
not really the difference, though.
he lives with his dad, which is I find it wholesome and based that he even has a dad. You know.
Yeah, of course, but he is also something that you're forgetting. You know right from wrong. I don't think he does.
Embracer said, well, he was fucked up from the start.
He was.
I think he does know right from wrong,
I
but
don't think so.
I think his involvement with Axel and Shaggy has kind
No,
of
you can't.
polluted him.
No,
You know?
see, like you're giving him an out, but like let's not forget he's a fucking adult, bro. You understand? Like, sure, he might have seen Shaggy and Axel and all that shit, and most of his fucking internet persona comes from them. But at the same time, like, dude, he knows. He absolutely fucking knows that he fucks up, but he doesn't want to take any accountability, and therefore, everybody else is at fault. That's just how he sees things, man.
Yeah.
Like, look at the
I'll get.
Didi and Soberman breakup, right? He blamed it all on Didi, said that she was being gaslit by us and shit like that. Nigga, I didn't even
Well,
say anything to her.
um,
You
um,
know, she's a grown ass fucking
I,
woman.
I
She does
I
whatever.
wasn't even around when that was happening. But
You
but
can
like
read the DMs.
there are terms that he has that I had never heard until he was talking about Didi, where it's like he says she was dangle doxing. He says posting his eyes dangle doxing.
That's
And, he said,
between them.
and
That's a lie.
I
I
had
said what?
nothing to do with that, and plus nobody else had
Baz, he
nothing to do
posted
with
that
that.
eye
They're
himself.
both adults.
No. But what I'm saying is, so like there was like there are terms that I've only ever heard from him, so I don't know if they're legitimate internet terms or if they're just Soberman terms. It's confusing for me. I ain't online enough.
Let's put it into
Like
perspective, okay?
he
Hold up.
said Didi was
Let's listen.
dangle doxing him, and
Okay.
and he said what was the other thing he said? He used the term buddy trolling, which I've never heard either.
Hey, Spence, listen. Let's say you and me, nigga, we start chatting up, right?
Right.
And I call, or like I dox myself to you, right? I send pictures, I send all that shit, right? I send you
Right.
my name and everything. And then every single day I start calling you every single name under the fucking sun. And I call you a fucking dumb bitch. I call you this and that. Wouldn't you, like, kind of turn on him? Or turn on me, I guess?
I mean, if he's sending me that material and then accusing me of leaking that material before I have, and calling me every name under the sun and all these terms, then yeah, I
Baz,
absolutely get where you're coming from.
You
It's
know
like, I
what?
Spaz,
get that.
I
Yeah.
think I
Spaz,
think
can
you
I say
need
something to
to.
Spaz for a second?
Yeah, sure.
He's the one who posted the eye himself.
I
He
gotta
posted
go.
it as his
And
profile picture.
I'll be
He's
back.
the one that's told everyone that he's from Wirral, from Berkhamsted. He's the one who's told everyone how old he is. He's the one who's told him that he lives with his dad, that his mom's dead. He's the one who's told everyone that.
Whoa. Hold up. I'm going to stop you there because some things, and I'm paraphrasing somebody else, right? But like some things are interesting and some things are women's faults. That's a paraphrase from someone else, but
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
I even though you are the relevant individual in this conversation, I don't respect your opinion.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm just telling you because I'm just letting you know that that information was out there put by him. What I put out was the fact that he's called Johnny. That's what I leaked.
Yeah. I mean, in his head, like, because he's so warped by Shaggy and Axel, you doing that is the same as Axel showing you some sort of Shadman artwork of a real guy's real daughter. Right? In his head, that's what that is. But we all know that's not what that is. He knows that's not what that is deep down, but that's what it feels like to him, and so that's what he's going with. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, I hadn't realized how retarded he is until, everything
He-
on.
He's really not retarded. He's again. Can you imagine if the Olympic high bar was 1 inch off the ground? All the people that would slip through. It's that kind of situation. So to him, you even mentioning him, it's a whoa, buddy type thing, you know.
Right.
Not your fault. I don't fully blame that on him either. As I said, I think he's been corrupted by Shaggy and Axel. I think we need to bring him back to the, you know.
People have tried. He won't. He's obsessive. He won't let go
Won't let go of what?
of his
Because
idea.
when you say things like that, it makes me think you were as much a part of the DMs that he's scared of you leaking as
No, he
is,
deleted all his DMs.
right?
No, he's
Right.
not scared of the DMs. He's deleted all the DMs. He just won't acknowledge that using that type of sense of humor is wrong. He still thinks it's joke, it's funny, and that it's just edgy sense of humor.
Yeah. And what does that smack at? Though? Is that his thoughts or is that Axel and Shaggy's thoughts?
And I don't go anywhere near those two people, so I was hoping to be able to.
Of course you don't, because obviously they are wrong uns, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's assume that they're not wrong uns. I'm just trying to put you in his headspace, right? So to him, if he's not listening to a bunch of wrong uns, as far as he's concerned, he's letting this be good, right? Do you know what I mean? It's like nobody's about to leave this VC and upload a video saying, look at these bunch of pedos, right? But to
No, but he
him,
needs to call everyone here pedos or pedo enablers, and he continues with that narrative.
yeah, I mean, if pedo slinging wasn't a thing, then he wouldn't even try and do that, you know? That's unfortunately part of the landscape now. What did I say to you when you said, I said, don't dox him, he's not one of them? Is that or is that not what I said?
Yeah, I didn't dox him.
He's
mad because I leaked his first name. That's not doxing him.
My dad is gay and my penis is small.
That's just funny, right? That's just funny. Like, that is a good joke. But what's not show me
You're
a
cutting out.
picture.
Oh.
Show me a picture of a big black nigga in Chauncey Fat Sack's kids. That's not funny in the same but he's around those people, and so he thinks that is funny. See what I'm saying?
Mhm. Like when he first came around and I didn't know about that shit, I thought he was pretty funny. But then he started talking about a bunch of gay shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just here to say that, like, he's not a bad guy. I think he, and I mean, this is like 1980s satanic panic shit. But I think he has bad people around him, and I think that's why he's, you know, nobody here thinks he's a nonce, but it, that's what you say to this credit guy, right?
It's over for sober bros.
He's a good egg. He just hasn't quite figured it out yet. That's my position, and I'm sticking to it. You know, but it is a shame that that's the path he's on. You know. He's not unintelligent, and he's not like fully autistic, and as evidence, Didi, you said yourself he's a funny guy. Yes, no. But I don't think anybody in it legitimately thinks he's some sort of ped, yeah, because we know he's not, right? But if he's gonna call you all peds, then he's laid all of the foundations, and he's left trails and trails and trails of him calling you lot peds, and so if he calls you a ped, then yeah, you're gonna post the fact that he made a chat GPT prompt, right? I actually think that exonerates him in the sense that, like, you know, he's tried to make the jokes he's tried to make, right? And but he's done it. He's done it by pretending to be a paedophile for ChatGPT, and so you have that evidence, right? Like, I don't think anybody else in here has ever asked ChatGPT for child porn. I don't think he asked ChatGPT for child porn either. I think he was trying to be funny by giving it that prompt, knowing that he wouldn't spit it out. But the fact that you did that in the first place, you can't then go around and say everybody else is a nonce, because what's the difference between you making that joke and them making that joke? Right? I might be way off base. You know, well, I'm asking. We just get, you know, some kind of black guy in here, so I've got someone to yell at, because this is starting to feel uncomfortable. I feel like I'm the punchline. Are you ready for that, man?